Hello, and welcome to CathyDslayt's SRC4U Zoom call for January 8th, 2021. We're going to enter, remember this password, we're going to enter the room, allow, put in the password, and join the call, which is in progress. We're going to join without video. We're going to join with audio. I still can't hear.
All the time for their estimates, but they had a block there. That really hit home with me. What are we afraid of? What do we think we can't do because we really are equipped? So, does that make any sense?
Yes.
Okay, so we see we have a 98% benefit of getting an image today. Yesterday, we had a high percent benefit also, and that image was to reveal deeper truth. And maybe the deeper truth is just about our own power, our own ability to do some things we didn't think we could do.
My apologies, Cathy. I was having technical issues. Can you help bring us up to speed where we are?
Oh, well, we're resonating 98% with a name image today. And what these images do, remember, we're surrounded by what might be infinite information. Science has not found an end yet to the field of information around us. It's like a cosmic wide web. And so the image serves as a template for what we pull in, and I find it rather interesting. So let's just see what we're asking for today. Also, I was reading something that, of all things, said 2021 is the year of the tongue. In other words, it's the year of the power of words. And if that, I wrote in 2021, a little distracted here. And so that means this is probably not the time, depending on your political sentiments, to tell people, well, the country is destroyed, we're ruined, this kind of thing. We don't want to say that. And I'm mostly preaching that to myself.
Yes, and it's also the year of the ox, so you'll be talking to deaf ears.
Right, yeah. There's only one person we have the freedom to work with on this, and this is ourselves. And you see right here, we're asking for the image to diffuse negative energy. And you know our old philosophy here, what can it hurt? So let's go ahead and load that image. It's number 8. I will make it as a priority to fix that first image and get a hold of Kevin today. And let's go ahead and optimize.
That would be hitting our first lottery ticket, Cathy.
Yes, wouldn't that be nice? Yeah, we have to keep our joy up. We have to keep, what's the word? Joy probably is the best word. Our unconditional love. And you have to be aware. You have to know what's coming. It's like my street. I've got to know there are some cars out there. And then there's a step further. If I step in front of one, I've got to figure out how to go. But ideally, once I know it's there, I'm not going to do that. I've been doing this little beginning cocktail just a beginning routine. The people seem to be noticing this. The ones that, have some issues and get regular work. I've seen some things shift. All right, so again, we're only asking for 2 break attack of enemies. And as I said, it's hard to say who those enemies are. Very often with things like psychic attack, I find out we're doing it to ourselves. So again, first step would be just to monitor your own thought process, your own words, your own attitude, because there will be no manifestation without positive attitude. But now let's go in. We're wanting a little more on that. I do want to say across the board, everybody wants this break attack of enemies image. It's very interesting. It's just across the board. I think it may be also some environmental issues. Okay, so we want the charger. So one thing you can do that I learned from another SRC practitioner, go in here. Let's see how we want to put it. We're going to put as an object, break attack enemies. Then go down here to the complete, which is a statement I got from the SRC person who does this kind of work. And let's just go ahead and put that in 5 minutes. And that's really, other than this next one, defeat idolatry and sins of past generations. Let's go ahead. We do know that we carry all these things in our bloodstream, which include, the environmental stress. Actually, we carry the DDT of our ancestors in our bloodline, etc. So again, let's just go ahead and see how we respond to that code. It used a little extra. Let's just put it in the shin. And this is that other statement. And by the way, I sent a couple of cocktail scans in this morning when they go up in the VSA, which may help you get a little bit to the point of which cocktails you want. But this is a statement also I got from the SRC user. And this is someone who has worked directly with Grandmaster, also with Kevin. I've worked with her. And this is complete extermination from existence, all demons, incantation, black magic spells, hexes, curses, illness, damage, implants, and anything similar. And then I added in a perfect and correct way. Let's just see where we are with that at this moment in time. Usually something I douse in later. We've been very conditioned by the mass to believe this kind of thing doesn't exist. So again, we could use a little extra juice on that. Let's see what else we want with it. do we want charger? No. 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 Look at that, 93. This is tied in, perhaps, with what we eat and drink. This is not going to be our major sustenance balancer. We're just going to add this one thing at this point. This is probably the time to, in fact, this lady that I'm mentioning, this is her terminology, says don't be drinking any wine. So, just a word to the wise. See if I have that. I don't have that in here, so let's just add it. And let's save it. I just call it complete command.
Are we spelling wine as the W-I-N-E or W-H-I-N-E?
They're both pretty powerful. Yes, it was very interesting. I have to confess, I enjoy my glass of wine. He said wine opens you up, not other alcohol necessarily, but wine. And because of the fruit base, I have no idea. And, you know, I don't take everything literally. I do my own researching, but I kind of think that makes sense at this time. We probably, for those upset, first of all, there's no reason to be upset once you realize this is an opportunity. In fact, that's the Chinese terminology. That's what it would be referred to as an opportunity. And we need to see what form that opportunity takes. And it might be your own personal power and look at things a little different. Conflict, we want this conflict scan, enhancements, pets and animals, and system. Let's see if I can remember all these now. Please back me up if I can't. Conflict. And since we did ask for quite a few of these different categories. Let's just see if there's any particular message. Now, all this information is scanning in there, but the awareness adds a little touch to it. And look at that top one, addiction, legs and feet, social, little pathogen energy in there, and so on and so forth, masking, tonify, and I'll save this and probably work with this a little bit more during the day. But let's just look right now at addiction. 100% of us are addicted to something. So this doesn't necessarily mean alcohol or any other type, that kind of sustenance. But let's just see where we are with addiction. I think we got that under control, but we may be addicted, for example, to certain ways of life, certain thought patterns, etc. Anyway, like I said, I'm going to look at a little bit more of that today. Hydration. Okay, so we're ready for a wonder click, but I want to show you something else I was playing around with last night. And this group knows this already, but we have such powerful information in crystals. Each of them are like little computers. So I started a list. There are some crystals that are very powerful for detoxification, and particularly this one that's somewhat rare. And then we have some powerful crystals for allergy relief. So I thought we'd add that today since our focus is allergy. And I had a heck of a time getting that cocktail loaded last night. And let's make sure. Let's see. I'm not sure exactly how I got it in there. So I may be doing a little bit of reloading. Allergy relief crystals right there. And what you can do, these images are so powerful. And you can go through, I'll just show you quickly. Let's go ahead and get this started. Get our
Cathy, does Kevin have that that protocol?
No, it's brand new. I just did it last night.
Okay, that's what
But it will be in the VSA. I'll send that to Joanne. I thought I might add a few more. Let me show you where you can get this, though. This is, to me, you know, I think most of us in here love the crystals. But let's see if I can do this. It's so hard to get up there. Well, I may not be because the little zoom thing on my. Okay, here we go. So, example, you just here's crystals for detoxification, and then it gives you all the information, and you can just about type in anything, and you'll find some crystals. It's a very underutilized tool for many people, and so for example, just for fun, if I don't, are you still there?
Yes.
Yes.
I'm good. Okay, so let's put crystals for protection. As an example, just one of many. And then your 9 best crystals for protection against negative energies. And so, yeah, there's plenty of information online. And so I think you all are familiar with all this already. But you go down and then you can just get your images and make your cocktail. Or you can just pick one and just send one crystal. It's up to you. We have the information available. But yeah, Kevin will have this.
All right. Thank you.
So let's look at. Yeah, you might even decide to carry some of these crystals once you see the energies that they're working with. So we're seeing, for example, right here, our theme is bones. While that is scanning, let's just see if we want Pro Tools for bone. Not necessarily. Do we want Pro Tools at all? We do. Look at that. So, just for the heck of it. No? So I'll have to go down and let you know on Monday. Play around with this a little bit. Well, there's shoots up enzymes. Let's just look. And I have found it's better to check, not waste any of our. But that's not it. Now, also, don't forget there are a lot of cocktails in here. This is one I had forgotten that I found last night. This is called Divine. Is it? Divine Sword of, hold on a second, can't even remember the verbiage. I think it's the Divine Sword of Crystal White Light. And there's all kinds of divine codes in here. Let's just add sword to this so we can. Oh, there it is. Okay, let's just add that. But go in here and see. You know, we have so many. So go in and check if there's anyone in particular that might be beneficial. But I know we're close to running out of time. Anything to add?
That's for me. Thank you very much, and have a great weekend, everybody.
Yeah.
I'm good. Thank you, Cathy.
Thanks a lot, you guys. Have a good one.
Have a good weekend.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Thanks, Cathy.
Take care.
This concludes our SRC4U Zoom call for January 8th, 2021. Thank you for joining, and we will see you again next time. Take care and be well.